Hey video friends, welcome back to my channel. Liz Kleba here, and I'm excited to share with you 5 pieces that I think are going to be kind of linchpins of my summer wardrobe this year. And then 3 pieces that people talk about as summer classics, but for me they're year-round classics. And so I'm not including them in this just because they're in my wardrobe the entire year long. And when I think about summer style or spring style, I think about things that rotate in and out. So yeah, but anyway, I'm super excited. I'm getting inspired now for summer. I'm gonna be starting my summer capsule wardrobe at the beginning of June. And as I'm recording this, we're about to head into Memorial Day weekend, which is kind of our unofficial start, or our unofficial summer start. And I'm feeling very French Riviera / Pan-Mediterranean for summer 2025. That's just kind of the vibe I'm going for. So I want it to be casual, I want it to be relaxed, but I want there to be polish. And so we'll talk a little bit about these pieces and how these pieces can kind of help create that polished vibe. So yeah, so let's get started. So piece number one is a white dress. And some of these you will see overlap from last week's video where I discussed the Parisian vibe video pieces, and you'll discover there's some overlap here. So yeah, anyway, so number one, white dress. I just pulled this one out of my box. It is a rumpled mess. It has not been ironed or even steamed yet. Bad content creator. Anyway, love this. It's a couple years old, super comfy. It's got a little air conditioning here, but it's very subtle when you're wearing the dress. So it's not like my tummy is hanging out. So yeah, super excited to wear this again. And pockets, because dress pockets. Anyway, so item number one, white dress. With little flat sandals, even with flip-flops, it'll be perfect to dress it up with something with a little bit of a heel or something with a little sparkle. Yeah. Day, afternoon, evening, obviously not formal wear, but who's doing formal wear in the summer? Yeah, unless you're going to a wedding, and then you might be. Ooh, and that would be such an exciting thing to think about. Okay, number 2 is eyelet, or for my continental friends, broderie. So I have, this is the 3rd time I've had this top. I've rebought it now. This is the 3rd time on eBay. I bought it originally new and loved it, and I keep just going back and trying to find it every however month. So this is a new to me top, navy broderie, and or navy eyelet. Super relaxed, but with that lacy feel. And so cotton, super comfortable, but with the lacy vibe of eyelet. So I love that, and that's gonna be cute with all kinds of different things, right? And for me, it's a little peplum. Some are saying peplums are out. I don't care, they work really well for my 8-shaped figure. Alrighty, I have a couple other kind of examples of eyelet. So I have this eyelet top, also bought on eBay a couple years ago, and it's got that kind of cottagecore vibe. It's not very me, except when I cut my hair super short for summer, which I have not done yet, and that will be coming. When I cut my hair super short for summer, I mean, how can you not love a shirt that's got like built-in air conditioning, right? So yes, this, I wish I could wear it backward, but the way it's been cut, it doesn't work backward, because it would be super cute unbuttoned and open, but who knows, I might need to give it a try again this year. But yeah, with a pair of jean shorts, this is, I love this with a pair of jean shorts or just with a pair of really faded jeans. I do not love it with anything else more polished, because then it just feels like too much. But with something super relaxed and super casual, love it. Okay, another example of some eyelet. Sorry about that, technical difficulties. Had an alarm set and forgot that it was there, and it went off in the middle. So another example of some eyelet. I mentioned this in the other video, a dress my mother bought me for Mother's Day. It has eyelet trim at the bottom. So eyelet comes in all kinds of colors. It doesn't just have to be white. Like we often get into our head, eyelet is white, right? But there's lots of color eyelet out there too. Yeah. All right, so number 1 was white dress. Number 2, eyelet. Number 3, something in straw, right? So for me, that's gonna be straw hat, straw bag. Had both of these for quite a while. Love them. They give, you know, they really anchor that summer feeling in a way that almost any other bag slash hat does not. Okay, so 3 is straw, 4 gingham, or as it's otherwise known as a Vichy check or a Vichy plaid. I have a pair of linen gingham pants. I don't know if they fit yet. That's okay. I also have a gingham top that I wore very heavily last summer and I think is going to feature very heavily again in this summer's wardrobe. Hopefully these will fit. And I could see wearing these. Oh, super cute. Definitely want to pair these with the darker blue eyelet top. Oh, that's feeling very Brigitte Bardot. Like that's feeling very Brigitte Bardot with a little pair of ballet flats or a sandal. Yes. And yeah, so there we go. Alrighty, so that is, oh, and number 5, sorry, I forgot about number 5. Number 5 is a polished sandal. And when I say polished, I don't mean that I have to polish, but if you do have to polish it, that's fine too, right? You know, polishing shoes is a lost art. All right, but when I say a polished sandal, I mean something with narrower straps. So for example, this has narrower straps. Yes, this is a bit of a blocky heel. Your polished sandal could be flat, it could be heeled. This, now granted, you might be wondering why brown. I'm going for brown just because I have it. There you go, shopping your closet, right? Shop your wardrobe, always start by shopping your wardrobe. It doesn't have to be heeled. It could be flat, it could be whatever you want it to be, but I'm talking about something a little bit more refined or polished, something that's not your average flip-flop, something that is even not a bejeweled flip-flop, something that is not a, what's the word I'm looking for? Not a pair of sport sandals, right? But something with just a little bit more refined. And to be honest, because this can change your whole look. I've done a video previously about bags and shoes changing your look, and I will link that below for you. But even just with what I'm wearing right now, I'm wearing a denim top and a pair of blue linen kind of denim shorts, and right now I'm wearing little flat sandals. You can't see it. I will try and remember to take a picture, a full-length picture of this outfit and put it right there, right? But if I change into these heeled sandals, and maybe I put on a belt, which I am actually wearing today, but if you put on a belt and a pair of heeled sandals, it automatically pulls. It doesn't even have to be heeled. Polished sandals, it will pull your whole look together. It really does. It makes so much of a difference. Let me put the sandals down. So there we go. So a polished sandal, something in gingham, straw, something in eyelet, and a white dress. Those are going to be the core pieces around which I am going to build my French Riviera Vibe Pan Mediterranean summer 2025 wardrobe. Yeah, those are the 5 pieces I'm going to build it around. Now, what are the 3 pieces that everybody thinks that calls the pieces that you have to have for summer? But for me, they're not summer. They're literally 12-month-a-year pieces. And I'll tell you why they're 12-month-a-year pieces for me. Now, granted, I do live in a warm place, but it doesn't have anything really to do about that. So number 1 piece for me that is 12 months a year is my white jeans. Now, other people are like, oh, but you can't wear white jeans during the winter. You can. Go ahead and do it. Omni-domni, you have been given permission to wear white jeans all year long. As long as they work for you, run with it. So for me, because my coloring is light, white jeans work for me all year long. It's a really good option for me. Keeps my outfit from being too dragged down and heavy, especially in the winter. And I will pair these with little booty in the winter and then with a pair of sandals in the summer. So these are a 12-month-a-year item in my wardrobe. Okay, number 2, a striped top. We so often see either a mariniere top or stripes. They're classically spring, summer for sure. But I keep it in my wardrobe all year long because this one in particular is mostly light with the dark striping, and because my eyes are dark, then that helps create, especially if I put something middling in the middle, to kind of tie together the light and dark. So say I wear a scarf, that is kind of a middle color in between these, then that is going to help me create the right color, value contrast, not color contrast, the right value contrast for my personal coloring. If you want to know more about value contrast, I'll link a blog post down below. I've never done a video about value contrast, and probably ought to do that. Okay, and number 3, jean jacket. For me, this is a 12-month-a-year item. In the summer, I will throw it on over things just to be, whack the camera. So in the summer, I throw it on, when I go into the air conditioning, if I'm going someplace that it's gonna be chilly, maybe we're going and there's gonna be a breeze off the water. I have to go someplace with some water. So breeze off the water in the evening, jean jacket. Always have it with me. It is a 12-month-a-year item, but I wear this all the year long. So in the spring, maybe in the summer, maybe it's an outerwear piece. And then in the winter, then maybe it's more of an indoor kind of a piece. Maybe this is my topper that I'm wearing rather than a blazer or a cardigan. So sometimes you will see, I will have this paired, you'll see the jean jacket collar sticking out of another coat because I'm wearing a different coat for the cold, but I'm still wearing this one underneath. It's pretty much always with me when I travel. When I went to the beach a couple of weeks ago, I did not take this jean jacket with me. I took a different one, and I kind of have some mixed feelings about it. I was feeling a little lonely. Just feeling a little lonely for my BBM jacket. Our Lady of Guadalupe on the back, and yes, I was feeling a little lonely for it, and had been wishing while I was there that I had brought this one instead. So, lesson learned. It's okay. Every trip, every pack, every capsule is a learning experience. It's an adventure and a learning experience. And as long as you learn something from it, it's not a failure. And by the way, like if you are interested in building a capsule wardrobe, take a big deep breath. It's not like you have to live with if you hate it. Okay? It's not like you can't make a mistake and substitute something in or out. It doesn't matter if you gain 5 pounds and your pants don't fit. Go grab a different pair of pants and put them on, right? You are not stuck with that. It is not set in stone. It is not a lifelong or seasonal. It is not a lifelong commitment. This is not a covenant made in front of God and witnesses. It's you doing an experiment in your wardrobe, in your closet, and trying to learn something. So, I encourage you to be thinking about what season you're heading into. I would love to know if there's anything in particular that's inspiring you for spring and summer. These are some of the pieces, like I said. So my 5 pieces, super excited. White dress, eyelet, gingham, straw, and a polished sandal. Those are going to be the linchpins, the cornerstones, the pieces that I'm going to be building my summer wardrobe around. And stay tuned, because if you want to see more about how that gets built out, I can probably make a video for you. So safe and sound, sane and stylish. And thank you for spending a few minutes with me today, because your time is precious, and any of it you spend with me is a gift.